Hey everyone, just wanted to give a quick update after having been at Daytona for 2 days. It's during the week, and we're taking a look at the car, tires, brakes, and then checking everything out to make certain that we are good to go for Friday with PDG at Sebring. So kind of like the fact that going back to back from Daytona to Sebring, see how that goes. But wanted to give everyone an update on tire and tire wear since we're back into the shop. You can see that tire still has, this is the front passenger side, still has a lot of wear left. Having been at Daytona for a couple days, this is the inside. Looks great. Outside has looked really good. That is where it used to say Nankang on the outside. They was rubbed off on the AR1s as well, since I've used a bunch of those. This is the back tire. Still have some wear left, but definitely not as much on the front, which is not surprising on this car. It eats up rear tires like nobody's business. Anyway, those are the passenger side front and rears. So that was the front earlier, rear. And I wanted to compare, I pulled out a set of the GT350 rims with the Goodyear Triple Rs, so we could do a comparison. Quite surprising. This is definitely a mini-me tire, which explains a lot. Apparently Goodyear had a lot of good engineering on the design. It's probably the reason why it's always been my favorite tire. So if you take a look at the differences between the two, I would say that the shoulder on the initial shoulder on the Goodyear is definitely wider than the first shoulder on the Nankangs. But and I would also, you take a look at the cuts in the tire, they're further out to the exterior, where on the Goodyears they're further inside. However, with all that said, there's a lot of similarity between the tread patterns and the two tires, which really explains, I think, a lot of why the Nankangs were so impressive on the track. So I'm pretty excited to be able to get out on the Sebring to see what that looks like. We'll take a walk to the other side, driver's side. I haven't pulled these off yet, but again, equally in good condition. I'll end up pulling those off just so I can check out brake pads and make sure everything's tight and everything before we go back out. So pretty excited about that. Anyway, I will give an update after Sebring over the weekend. Let everyone know kind of where I think where the lap times were and how the car handled and drove. So I'm really excited about kind of testing that out. Again, these will be used going out to Sebring, but I suspect even on the used tires at this point, after 2 days at Daytona, I bet you, on a brand new set of Goodyear Supercar 3s, which are a good track tire that lasts really a long period of time, I get generally a 2-minute, 23 and about 23 and a half seconds with the Supercar 3s. Hit a 2:18.9 with the Goodyear Rs, which I think for a 4,000 plus pound Mustang is quite impressive as a good speed. I'm thinking that these Nankangs will probably get me a 221, perhaps a 220. Well, let me say this. I suspect that I could hit a 220 with a brand new set. So it'll be interesting to see what I get on a used hardened set. But I bet you it's going to be at least 2 seconds, if not 3 seconds faster than the Supercar 3s. Again, I like the Supercar 3s. I prefer them over the Cup 2s at the end of the day, only because The Cup 2s are faster in the first 10, 15 laps, 20 laps, whatever it is. And then the fall off is severe, for the rest of the life of the tire. It holds together fine, but, you're slipping and sliding where the supercars kind of hold together a bit longer. That's not to say that I don't like Michelin's, because I do. If you take a look, these are the original set of rims that came with the GT500, and I have the Pilot 4S's on them. So when I actually take the car out for for just a cruise around town here in South Florida, particularly during rainy season, these 4S's are probably the best rain tire I've ever had on any of my cars. So I really like them a lot. But so I'm not an anti-Michelin guy. I just think that the Goodyears are just far superior to them. And actually, these Nankang CRS's, that they're impressive. I can't wait to run through another couple sets at Homestead and a set or so at Sebring to really kind of dial it in and that sort of stuff. But pretty excited. So anyway, thanks for watching. Any comments or anything, please respond below, and I'll give an update after Sebring. Thanks so much. Bye.